Hi everybody, welcome to Crow's Call Tarot. This is Melody, and this reading is not going to be specific to any person, any sign, but it is going to be specific for the full moon that we got coming Friday in Libra. All right, so before I even start the reading, I found this card laying on the floor, and I haven't had these cards out in, I don't even know. It's been a while. I'll just tell you like that. I'm not even sure when the last time I used them. I'd have to go back through my videos. But I've been sitting here all day yesterday. If you follow me, you know I did probably 9 videos. Not once did I come across this card. Okay? So here we go. What a theme. The Ace of Cups. Isn't that beautiful to start off this reading with? Alright? So I figured I'd just share that with you. So I figured that I would be inspired to get out these tarot cards, just in case I feel that there could be a message in them. Maybe that's why I found the card. All right, so we're going to get started. We're going to use, these are the Moonology cards by Yasmin Boland. I figured they're perfect for the full moon energy. This is the Soul Coaching cards by Denise Lynn. These are the Soul's Journey Lesson cards by James Van Praagh. And these are the Power of Surrender cards by Judith Orloff. Okay. Yes, there is other cards laying out on my desk. That's because those are for my monthly readings, and I didn't put them away because I will probably work on the monthly readings again a little bit later today. So I just leave them set out. That way, I don't have to wrestle with pulling them back out when I need them. So we're going to get started anyways. This is just a regular reading. We're just going to pull, I don't know, they're saying 4 messages. So we're going to see what comes out. So we're going to start off with the Moonology cards and see what the first message about this full moon in Libra is going to bring us. All right. Full moon in Libra, first message, Spirit. What do you want to address for this full moon in Libra? What's the first up there? Oh, there's 2 of them. I didn't even see them fall. All right. By the way, this is a selenite stick. It is for the moons. It's the moon. Selenite is, I believe it's the name of the moon goddess. So that is why I have that on there. All right, so let's see what the first message is. I love Spirit. Check this out. Full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. That's what's going on Friday. And then the second card that popped out with this is a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. All right. So right off the bat, we got the first card is full moon in Libra. That is when the full moon, that is the sign that the full moon is in on Friday. So we got a win-win outcome is forecast and a time to give rather than take. All right. So since this card popped out, I had to get them out anyways. I figured I might as well incorporate them into the reading. So this is The Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. That could be why the Ace of Cups, I've seen it laying on the floor over here. A win-win outcome is forecasted with the Ace of Cups, because not only do you learn to love yourself, but possibly maybe somebody could be offering you their cup of love. And in turn will bring out a balanced situation or a win-win outcome. All right. So Spirit, let's get some clarification on the win outcome is forecast and a time to give rather than take. We have further clarification on that using these Witches Tarot. What is it that you would like to address? Is there any... we got the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess is somebody who is, she's the kind of person who can see beyond the veil. She has the ability to be psychic, intuitive. She is very gifted. She is somebody who celebrates the moon. So it kind of makes sense that the High Priestess popped out for these cards. All right. So the High Priestess is also representative of Pisces. But she's all about the moon. She's the keeper of secrets. She can see beyond the veil of things. So I feel that she could be like, perhaps she has already had a vision of this win-win outcome for this full moon. All right, so let's see if anything else wants to come out with this High Priestess. So we got Karma, the High Priest, and the Ace of Swords. All right, so we got the High Priestess, the High Priest. They both come out. So, okay, I'm seeing, when I look at the Karma card in this deck, I see somebody, again, who is out perhaps doing a ritual at the full moon. Okay, they're doing some kind of a healing ritual, perhaps, or some kind of a releasing ritual underneath the full moon. Whatever they're doing a ritual. There's a power of 3 is what I keep hearing. The power of 3. All right, so then the next card, the High Priest, he's somebody who has the spiritual wisdom. He is spiritually wise. He also is about a tradition. He is, I see a couple, the High Priestess and the High Priest. I see them as a couple on my desk right now. All right. So the High Priest, he's, like I said, he's spiritually wise. He knows things, just like the High Priestess is psychic. He is spiritually wise himself. He's about tradition. So I feel that this couple could very well be releasing some karma. Whatever they put out, they're getting back, is what I feel. So I feel that they are releasing a karmic cycle, is what I feel. All right. And I feel that that's why it's a win-win outcome forecast, because I feel that they are cycling things out. They have did the work. They have been called to review their patterns. They have been working hard at, releasing things, because that's the full moon is about releasing things. So then we have the Ace of Swords. All right. So I feel the Ace of Swords, it's about finding clarity of the situation. So I do feel that the High Priestess and the High Priest have found clarity in their karmic cycles, and I feel that they've been called out on them. They have been called to review them cycles. I feel that they have found the clarity and seen what they need to release in this full moon, is what I feel. All right. And the time to give rather than take, I feel, it's a time to, I've seen the green on that card, so I feel it's time to give with love rather than take with love. All right. So I hope that message resonated with somebody. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Well, actually, we're just going to wait and move on to the soul coaching cards. So let's see what the soul is coaching you to do. What is your soul coaching you to do? Obviously, you're getting some kind of spiritual clarity here. We got 3 major arcanas and 1 minor arcana, which is the Ace of Swords. So I do feel that there's some kind of spiritual clarity coming for this full moon in Libra, and it's a might have something to do with give and take, maybe balancing out them energies. All right, so what's the message from the soul coaching card? What is the soul coaching what is the soul being coached to do? Love. Love. I am wonderful. I receive and give love today and always. Again, a time to give rather than take. Give love is what I feel. Emerging. I am emerging into the light with joy and ease and wisdom. All I truly need is within me. Okay. So what I feel is, I feel that your soul is coaching you to emerge with love and wisdom, and understand that everything you need is truly within yourself, and it's time to give love rather than take love. All right. And it is always a good time to look with love as an optimistic view instead of a heartbroken negative view. All right. So let's move on to the lessons that this full moon is, this full moon is also guiding you to review with that karmic card. I feel that there's some lessons that need to be reviewed. These karmic lessons. All right. So let's check and see what's the lessons. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. All right. So I feel that the lesson that needs to be learned is about doubt. You don't need to have all the answers to every aspect of your life. For once, just listen to your intuition, okay? Listen to your intuition. You will get your clarity that you need through intuitive guidance, is what I feel. All right. Because I feel that your soul is guiding you to receive and give love today and always, and release the need to ask why. Why do I have to do this? Okay. And they're telling you to emerge into the light with joy and ease instead of doubt. All right. And all I truly need is within me. So everything that you need to know, you already know. So you need to release the need to know all the answers, and you will come to a win-win outcome. And they're saying that, this is a win-win situation if you follow this guidance. All right. So what is it that needs to be released for this full moon? What needs to be released for this full moon? Surrender your belief in scarcity. Okay? The universe is asking you to open the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So they're telling you to surrender your belief in scarcity and open up to the abundance that the universe is trying to offer you. All right. So that's the first message. I think it's kind of wonderful that the full moon in Libra popped out, because that's what's going on Friday, the full moon in Libra. All right. So let's move on to another message. Is there another message, Spirit, that you want to address with these Moonology cards? All right, so your commitment is being tested. All right, so your commitment is being tested. So what does that mean? Let's get a little bit of clarity on that. Your commitment is being tested. What is that about? The Emperor. So I feel right off the bat with the Emperor's energy, the Emperor is about taking charge of your life. Okay. So perhaps what's being tested is this masculine energy, because the Emperor is a masculine energy, about taking charge of a commitment, okay? Taking charge of the situation, taking leadership of this situation and moving forward, all right? So let's see the Ten of Pentacles. Yes. So I feel with the Ten of Pentacles, it's a long-term thing. I feel that what's being tested is being able to take charge of your life and for a long-term time period, for taking charge of your family, taking charge of the commitment and long-term stability, being financially secure with your family by making sure that your family is taken care of for a long period of time. I see a dog, so I feel that there's loyalty in there. So I feel what's being tested is the loyalty in standing up and taking charge of this long-term commitment. That's what I feel is being tested. All right. So let's move on to the soul coaching cards. Give me one soul coaching card to go with your commitment is being tested. And we got playfulness. All right. So I feel that your soul is coaching you to be more playful within your commitment. Your joy is the greatest gift that I give to others. My joy is the greatest gift that I can give to others. So I feel what's being tested is taking charge of this long-term commitment to make it stable and loyal, and to add a little bit of playfulness in it, to find some joy within that partnership. Because once you open up and find joy within yourself, you're able to give that joy and share it with everybody else. So what's the lesson that this full moon is teaching you? To use your imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Yes, to use your imagination, tap into some playfulness, take charge of this long-term commitment, because I feel that it is definitely, your loyalty is being tested when it comes to being faithful within this partnership. To be able to take charge of this partnership is what I feel. All right. So what needs to be released during this full moon? Surrender the idea you can fix somebody. Okay, might be another why your commitment is being tested, because you need to surrender this. All right. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or own healing. All right. So yes, that's why I feel that this commitment is being tested, because you need to be accountable for your own actions is what I feel. And surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you can approach the situation more calmly. So the full moon is forcing you to surrender frustration and surrender the idea that you can fix somebody. And I feel that that is why this commitment is being tested, because somebody has to take leadership of this commitment and make sure and stay loyal to it, and stay loyal to the fact that this could be a long-term commitment. Okay, use your imagination and surrender to playfulness, and your soul is guiding you to be more playful in this commitment. Okay, don't be so rigid. Don't try to control every aspect within this commitment, I feel. And that's why they're telling you to surrender the idea you can fix somebody. take control of your own life. Take control of the situation that you can fix, not trying to fix somebody else, okay? And, use your imagination to put a little playfulness in this partnership is what I feel that they are trying to tell you for this second message. All right, so let's move on to one more message. Well, we'll do two more. Another message, Spirit. What other message do you have? All right, a new romantic cycle begins. All right. So I do feel, again, there's that Libra sign on there, and this one is a new moon in Libra. So a new romantic cycle will begin, all right? So let's see, a new romantic cycle begins. What's that mean? We got the Hermit, and we got the Page of Wands, all right? So the Hermit, to me, is somebody who has went within, went into solitude, went into hibernation mode, went into hermit mode, and figured out what truly lights that flame within their soul. Okay, they went into darkness and they found out what lit the flame within their soul. Okay, and now we get the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands I see is somebody who could see, who sees a perspective from outside of the box. Okay, I feel that he has this page has went within. He has figured out what this his soul truly desires, and I feel now that he is ready to shout it from the mountaintops. He is thinking about it, but I do feel more than anything that by going within and figuring out what lights that eternal flame within your soul, by going deep within and figuring out what your soul truly desires, I feel that it's like an inspiration of your soul screaming at you, look, you need to light that lantern, or light that eternal flame so that you can see your way through the darkness, like wanting to see things from the outside, so to speak, instead of being in the darkness and not understanding things. All right, that's what I feel. All right, so let's see if anything else wants to come out. Do you have a flipper? The King of Swords. So the King of Swords is somebody who can, I feel that he could be a bit unemotional. All right, he really isn't tapped into his emotions, but I do see that he is truthful. He can be a bit optimistic. So I do feel that this King of Swords energy with the new moon, or the full moon in Libra, this could be you, Libra. I feel that you are seeing things from a different perspective. You are seeing, because you have went within and you have figured out what actually lights that eternal flame. I feel that you are ready to see things from a different perspective. Perhaps you're ready to see this romance from a different perspective and cycle out things that no longer serve you. All right. So let's move on to the soul coaching card. But I feel that, you have seen the truth. You have took the action to see the truth. And I feel that you're going to be speaking the truth, but with passion this time. Not as bluntly and lack of emotion. Maybe you're going to put a little bit more feeling into it because you're seeing things from outside of the box, so to speak, because you have went within and you have figured out what that flame is that you truly desire. All right. Peace. So I feel that your soul is coaching you to find peace. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. All right. So I do feel that your soul is coaching you to find peace within your soul. All right. That's what I feel. That's why you went within and you figured out what your soul truly desires is peace. That's what I feel your spirit is coaching you to find. All right. So what's the lesson that you need to learn for this full moon to start this new romantic cycle? Okay, this one showed up upright. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to do. So the lesson is to discipline your mind. Okay? Discipline your mind and find peace is what I feel. In order to do that, you need to go within the darkness, light that lantern to seek the peace that you need to find. Okay? And I feel that you will. I really do that I feel that you will. All right. So what this card come out face down. So this is what I feel that isn't quite clear yet. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So I feel that this is a lesson that you need to learn. You had to go through this loneliness to discipline your mind, to find peace in your soul, to go within. You went deep within the darkness and lit that lantern so that you can find your way to this peace within your soul, to discipline your mind so that you know that you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to do. And I feel that this discipline and loneliness, I feel that it will be illuminated, but I feel that it's a lesson that you're either in the process of realizing, or you're just not ready to acknowledge it, is what I feel. All right. But I do feel that you had to discipline your mind. You had to discipline it, because I do feel that you do feel the loneliness, but I feel you had to discipline your mind to find peace in your soul, is what I feel. All right. So let's move on to the Power of Surrender cards. What needs to be surrendered? Surrender to passion, right? So that's a reason why the lesson for loneliness was, all right, surrender to passion. Get out of your head. Exactly. Discipline your thoughts and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Exactly why I see the Hermit card come out. That's why you had to go through the darkness. You had to go through this loneliness. You had to go through this loneliness so that you could discipline your mind, find peace in your soul, and now you have to surrender to the passion that ignites your soul, is what I feel. And I feel that you have to let it flow for this new romantic cycle to begin. All right. So one more message. Let's pull one more message, Spirit. Make it the final message to close out this reading. So what's the final message with these Moonology cards? Final message. Well, we got two of them. So they're telling you to hold your vision. Adjustments are required. All right. So whatever you are envisioning, and we do see that you are kind of having some kind of visions back here with the high priest and the high priestess, you have some kind of spiritual knowledge. And I feel that you have psychic insights and wisdom that are coming in when it comes to a karmic cycle that needs to end. And I feel that you are getting clarity on that. So they're telling you to hold that vision, okay? Because adjustments are required. So let's pull a soul coaching card. So what's your soul coaching you to do when it comes to hold your vision and adjustments are required? Hold your vision. Oh, that's just too many. Hold your vision. Adjustments are required. That's beautiful. So the card that came out was miracles. My life is a miracle. So I feel that that's why they're telling you to hold your vision. Hold your vision because miracles do happen. And there is adjustments that are required so that this miracle can come forth. And so that you can understand that my life is a miracle. So adjustments have to happen so that you can understand this. But they are wanting to hold that vision of my life is a miracle. Keep that vision in your life. Keep that affirmation in your heart space is what I feel that they're telling you. So what's the lesson when it comes to hold your vision and adjustments are required? Oh, I didn't do the Witch's Tarot. All right, so let's pull a couple of the tarot cards to see, get a little bit deeper into the clarification of hold your vision, adjustments are required, and miracles. The Ten of Cups. That's why they're saying to hold your vision. Hold this vision that you will be romantically fulfilled for long term. You will have a happy, fulfilled, romantic life with your family, with a partner. And adjustments are required so that this can happen. This miracle can happen so that you can understand that your life is a miracle for this to come forth. Now we'll move on to the Soul Lessons card. Give me a Soul Lessons card. What's the lesson? That hold your vision, adjustments are required. Grief. Grief, that's the adjustment that needs to happen. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So the lesson you had to learn was, like I just said, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So you had to go through this grief. This was the lesson that you had to learn to usher in this emotionally fulfilled commitment. And you had to, your soul was coaching you to understand that my life is miracles. So they want you to hold this vision and understand that your life is miracles while they adjust this grief and help you release it to usher in this long-term commitment. That's what I feel. Long-term, emotionally fulfilled commitment. All right, so what needs to be surrendered? Surrender inner peace. Yes. Surrender this grief. Get rid of it. You had to understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So they want you to surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy your inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So I feel that that's the adjustment that had to go through. You had to lose something to gain something. What did you have to gain? Is this inner peace. This inner peace within an emotionally fulfilled commitment with your life or with a partner or with just within your family in general. All right. So I feel that that is a good enough message for this final moon message. All right. So I hope that that resonated with somebody. other than myself. I think it started out very beautifully. And if you would like something more personal to yourself as far as a private reading, you can contact me at crowscall@gmail.com or hit one of the links in the lower right hand corner of my channel. One takes you to my Facebook page, Sacred Circle of the Crows, and the other one takes you to my Patreon page, where you can book a private reading there, or just subscribe for a monthly reading, or subscribe monthly for a more personal reading to you as a patron. There's several tiers there that you can pick from if you're intuitively guided to do so. All right, thank you, and blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.